Hi, this is Mary. Today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my latest home management planner. This planner that I'm showing you today is personal size. That means it's the size of half a sheet of paper. Planners also come in the size of full size, which is a full sheet of paper. This cover is leather in the color coral. It kind of has a cool texture to it. There's tons of other color covers as well as tab styles to choose from. This is disc bound. You can also buy planners that are 3-ring, which I know is popular. I love disc bound though. If you're new to disc bound, the hole punch looks like a mushroom and it just snaps right into place. This is a bookmark, obviously. The bookmark goes up there, but and it just comes in and out so easily. I really love disc bound. So now that I've given you my preferences, let's take a look at the pages. The insides of any planner you order are going to be the same. There's one exception, I'll show you in a minute, where you can customize the weekly planning view, but for the rest of the planner is all the same. And you can order just the insides if you prefer. Maybe you have your own binder or you ordered one last year and just want refills. Totally get it. So the first thing we come to is some annual snapshots to help us plan the year. And then this is the monthly planning view. I tried to make these boxes as big as possible to give you plenty of room to write. The next section is the weekly planning view. And this is the section I have open most of the time. This is where I do most of my personal planning. The customization that's involved are these home management prompts. I call them HM prompts. You'll notice I tend to abbreviate home management with HM because I use that expression a lot. So now you know what that is. These are the HM prompts, and this is what I suggest as a schedule to maintain laundry and cleaning. Also, I have an example to show you of no HM prompts in this view. So if you have your own schedule that works for you, this is what I suggest doing, and then you can just fill it in every week. Also, I wanted to show you really quick in this planner, I use a mini binder clip, and I just use it to hold between the month view and the weekly page view, which makes turning pages super awesome. All right, so let's get back to the tour. So I'm just gonna review what's on the different days. Monday, you're gonna do a budget check-in and plan your week. Did I say Monday? I meant Sunday. Oh my, well, Sunday, obviously. Monday, clean your kitchen and meal plan. Tuesday, laundry, cleaning cloths and clean your bathrooms. Wednesday, laundry is the towels, and then you'll do your HM session. Thursday, you'll do some clothes day 1, laundry, and then you'll dust. And Friday, you'll do clothes day 2, and you'll do your floors. And then on Saturday, you'll do bedding and your HH list. So these things that have the little asterisks, they refer to something else in the planner. And when we get to that, I'll show you. So you're not just out in the dark, like how do I plan my week, or how do I meal plan, or what do I do in an HM session? The planner is actually going to guide you through that. So no worries if you're coming to this without being super organized in the past. This will help you. So there's tons of pages, though if you carry this around everywhere and it gets heavy in your purse, the awesome thing about disc bound, or you could do this with 3-ring binder too, just open it up, but you can just pull out pages that you don't want in your planner right now. Maybe it's a page you've already used up, or it's like so far in the future you're not writing anything yet and you can save it for later. I recycle, obviously, old ones. I don't keep those around. So that is the difference between a spiral bound planner and my kind of planner is you can move pages around, change out pages, save pages for later. It's just way more real life convenient. I don't know how to say that. And then the next section is going to be the daily planning section. I do not use these sheets every day. These are for those crazy days when your kids have 5 places to be at the same time, or you have 5 places to be at the same time, and just so much to do that you need to like plot it out. Most of the time, the weekly planning, where I kind of have some to-do goals, and then my schedule is totally sufficient for me. So that's the next section. The section after that is the home management section. And this is going to be where a lot of those asterisks lead you to this section. So the first page of this section is the yearly, I call this the planning overview page. It's different from a snapshot because there is a little bit of room to write. And so this is where you might mark like the school calendar or days off work, holidays, summer vacation, your vacation plans. All of this, that's what I love this sheet for. This is the home management plan. And so this is an important page because it teaches you how to use the planner. First of all, it tells you this checklist to plan your week. Make sure you consider everything you need to do so you get all your ducks in a row. And then this is your checklist for your home management session. Your home management session is basically the time you set aside every week to do the adulting, like pay bills, make those pesky phone calls, file things, respond to RSVPs. I save up all my mail all week and I go through the inbox and do the HM session once a week. And also there's a checklist on how to meal plan. There is a whole meal planning section, but this just kind of helps you know not just to plan the food, but to kind of plan the whole big picture of it, which is give your fridge, freezer, and pantry a quick tidy. That's part of meal planning to me. Create your weekly menu, make your grocery list when you create your menu, and then schedule your grocery shopping. For me, that means schedule my grocery shopping pickup because I find I don't go in the store much anymore. All right. The next page is the weekly routines. So if you ordered one without the HM prompts, this is maybe where you plot out and figure out the schedule that works for you. This page is the household checklist. There are 4 columns: declutter, clean, organize, and decorate. And then list different rooms to consider. And sometime during the year, it just takes you through the stages of getting each room in order. You may not check off everything each year. You may not fully decorate every room, but maybe you touch up decorating and spruce it up, and you can check that off. There's also some other reminders, just annual reminders like schedule annual checkups, back to school prep, update emergency kits, manage seasonal clothes, manage papers and taxes, prep yard for spring or winter, pest control, AC and heater tune-up, change air filters, change fridge filter, clean dryer vent, and then there's some spots for you. This is a page of helpful info. Just last night, my husband was doing something with our auto insurance and was asking me for our tag numbers, and I was able to give that info to him without us going out in the cold. Right now, it is January in Texas right now, and it is pretty cold. Which it's not normally really cold in Texas, but it's actually really icy, so it was really convenient for him to not have to go out into the driveway. So this sheet is the project idea list. There's just ideas of different projects. So this is when something comes to your mind and you're considering putting it on a to-do list, but you're not really going to be doing it anytime soon. Maybe you're too busy, or you're going to wait till the summer or till the kids go back to school. Whatever reason you have for waiting, you can put it here, brainstorm the details, and then you can come back and find that information later. And there's a second page to that. And then this is the gift ideas. And this says who. And it's throughout the year. Maybe you're at the store or you see something online, but it's not the time to buy that person a gift. I write it down, because when it becomes near Christmas and you have to shop for a million people, and then you get stuck thinking, I did have an idea for that person, but I can't remember. That is so annoying. So I created a sheet just for that purpose. And then there's the grocery staples, which will just help you make your grocery list. You write down the things you buy all the time, so you can make sure you get those. And then a budget. This is just an example sheet. There's a whole budget section, but this kind of like, maybe you write down a generic month to give yourself ideas of what the expenses and income would be. And then this is the account and password info. I've written it on here, but just to remind you, don't actually write your passwords down on a planner that could get lost. I would suggest giving yourself a clue, like, you know, whatever would clue you into your password without giving your password. That's my suggestion. And then a blank piece of paper, because it printed easier that way, and I actually love blank paper, so I left it in there. And then the budget section. It begins with a payment planner. If you just want to kind of write down when your water bill comes due, when your credit card bill comes due, when student loans or whatever are going to process each month, to get those written down. And also then there's this sheet that's the debt accounts and payoff planning. So you can kind of do that debt snowball and have all your information here, so you can use this to help you get out of debt. Here's just some ideas when you're planning your budget, things to consider that you might use. And then each budget sheet has the budget sheet and then accounting pages. I find that now we're getting so technical, these aren't used as much, which is why I just pack them on the back of the sheet, but use them for whatever you'd like. Sometimes I will track like specific spending, like Christmas spending, how much did I spend, or like a specific like vacation spending. I'll kind of use this for that. Otherwise, I just let the online banking do its thing. And then meal planning section is next. This is an example of the grocery list sheet, though the grocery list sheets are actually flipped, where the spine is on this side, but this just fit in here better. This is my favorite way to make a menu in a grocery list. So I have a little clip on my fridge where after I do this, I will cut this out and clip the menu right onto the fridge. And then I will take this to the store or use this to order my online grocery delivery or pickup. These I write down our favorites, so if I'm ever stuck on meal ideas, I can remember. We go through cycles and ruts of meals, like maybe we have tacos like every 4 days for a few weeks, and then I'm like, okay, enough of tacos for a month, and then I don't want to forget tacos. Anyways, just me, I don't know. Well, we'll see if you use it. And then these are the pantry inventory, freezer inventory. I don't inventory every little thing that comes in and out, but things like big things of meat or cheese or things like that I do want to keep track of, so I know when to order more. I do right in here. This is the meal planning calendar, and it is meant for you to write down what you ate or are planning to eat in a given week. I did this because I found I was really forgetting things that we had eaten in the past, and this lets me see, oh goodness, we're doing frozen pizza too much, or we're doing hot dogs way too much. Like I shouldn't feed my kids that many hot dogs. It kind of lets me kind of like see a bird's eye view of like what is really happening with our mealtime, so I can make adjustments as needed. And then this is the project planning pages. So when you use those project ideas from the home management section, you can step through it. Let me show you. There's a little checklist up here. You can kind of draw a plan. I've used these for birthday cakes, to painting a room, to I'm gonna make a new wall hanging thing. or a sewing project. I've used this for everything. I found that it's really versatile, so I hope that you can use it too. Let me pop it back in, unless it gets disconnected from this planner. And then obviously the last section is you can't live without, is just note paper. So this is the Mary Organize This planner. Now that you've seen the whole thing, hopefully these prompts make more sense. But if you don't like the prompts, just ask for no prompts. And that's it. I hope you have a great year of planning ahead of you. I got an email this week that somebody said they didn't use my planner last year and they regretted it every single day of the year. And so they reordered it and sent that email with that. So I am grateful for all the loyalty for my planner users. I hear that once you use it, it's hard to go to anything else. Because I give you a lot of flexibility and versatility to really take pages out that you're not going to use, add pages in that you will use. There's so much you can do with this planner, and I really hope you enjoy it. All right, take care.